She immediately dropped the curtain and turned with a start, and her eyes widened as she took in the being in front of her. They looked a bit like a giant squid at the bottom, with bluish-green skin and tentacles. Their top half was still blue, but it had a more human look. They had arms that were currently crossed, their shoulder leaning against the doorframe. Though their face was made up of sharp planes, there was a softness to their green eyes. On top of their head sat what looked like two thin tendrils that fell behind them, that almost looked like horns. There were some smaller-looking ones of different lengths surrounding their head, almost like a crown. She should be scared. Quinn knew she should be shaking in fear, but she felt none. Maybe she was in shock. After all, she was just pushed off a cruise ship. "What happened to me?"
"I saved you, human," they said. "It seems you were displaced from your ship."
That's one way to say it. She rubbed her eyes a bit too hard, trying to process what was happening. "Where are we?"
"My home. Well, my beach home. I am Jorah, and I use they-them pronouns. Who are you?"
She considered saying nothing, but then she decided it would be better to remain cordial. "I'm Quinn. I go with she, her." Jorah moved to the chair on the other side of the room and settled in, their tentacles spilling over the edges. "Thank you for saving me," she said. "But is there any way you could take me back? I need to go back." She had to go back to school and finish her internship. Will people know Brandon pushed her? How would she explain it all?
"I'm afraid I can't."
Quinn's eyes went big. "What?"
"I saved you. That means you owe me a life debt."
She blinked at them. "A what?"
"I saved your life, meaning until I'm repaid, you are to remain here."
Quinn digested that information. She couldn't just be expected to stay here. "But I have an internship to get back to. A life.